What's up, guys? We're gonna learn some quest road. I don't really feel comfortable playing on rank right now, just because I don't really like the deck list. Like I like the deck list. It's just I'm trying to optimize it and tweak it, and because of that, because it's a learning process, I don't want to give up losses just because of misplays, like total misplays, right? So this video, we're just gonna learn it together. I have a pretty good understanding of the deck. I played it past couple days, and I did fairly well in the slow matchups, right? Versus Druid, Priest, Warlock. I destroyed those decks. But versus Pirate Warrior, versus Aggro Druid, versus Murloc Paladin, versus Token or Tempo Rogue, like those decks totally destroyed me. So yeah, we're just gonna learn the matchups, and I don't know. It could just be one of those things where you have Quest Rogue. You just have to accept that the quicker decks beat you. So here I am. I'm going to assume that he's not playing aggressive Druid, a token Druid. I'm going to assume that he's playing some kind of ramp Druid, Jade Druid, or fucking that new Taunt Druid, right? Now, Novice Engineer, usually this is not a card I would keep, but because I expect the matchup to be relatively slow, and because I have the coin, I'm going to keep it. Because this is one extra card, so I'm going to hope I get the Arcanologist here, and I don't value Doomsayer that much, as much as I would, say, just drawing into it, right? So that's why I keep the Novice Engineer in this particular situation, although it's not something I would keep all the time. The quest is obviously something you want to keep all the time. So there's no situation where you want to throw it back to improve another matchup, because the aggro matchups are so horrible that you probably wouldn't win, even if you were to look at the other cards. Because as you can see, the rest of my deck is all just very aggressive or very combo-oriented cards. So here in the next turn, even though he built this, I can fairly safely assume that he's going to play Nourish. So I'm going to go and keep that up. Okay, so I efficiently used my turn of mana, and I didn't use the coin. Because I could have coined out the Ghastly Conjurer, it would have created a board for me, but I know I can do that next turn anyway, right? So let's see what he does here. He could do a couple of things. He could bait it out with another spell, or he could play a big-ass creature, which kind of fucks my couch. And that kind of sucks. Am I right or am I right? Alright, we'll just throw this out. Let's get some use out of his shit. Let's throw the coin. Let's put this out there. Let's add some damage to this because it's weak to swipe anyway. Let's see what he does. So now he's probably playing around Counterspell, right? So I can expect the spell to be like Wild Growth or Innervate. Like Innervate's great. Innervate's a free spell, right? So there you have your 9 mana. There's your Lich King. Lich King is kind of an issue, right? Like, obviously he's going to be able to generate quite a bit of advantage there. Cold Light is usually a card I would throw out here, but I don't want to not give him a reason not to play. What is that card called? Not to play Ultimate Infestation, because I want him to play Infestation, draw 5, and then I want to play this on there, because I'm going to hope that his hand is too big. So that's my mentality here, right? So hopefully we get away with this right here, because there's still answers, there's still Wrath, there's still Swipe. He can clear this. We're not out of the woods. Naturalize. There are options, right? So right now we have a 2-card advantage on our opponent. Wow. He did that instead of just silencing it. What a decision. I don't understand the decision. I really don't understand that decision. Okay, let's draw cards. Simulacrum. Okay. I guess we do this. I don't feel too great about that, right? But like, I really like to save those mechanics for later in the game, but it seems awkward. There's a board, man. So, man, you know, I feel like I had a good hand, and maybe I've just misplayed my hand. I'm not sure. I fucking don't know, man. I don't know. That was a messy, messy play. That was a messy turn. Gosh. I made a mistake. I got too greedy with this whole light. I guess I should have just played it, you know? Oh my goodness. The pressure, man. The pressure. See, it's really... I like... Ah, man. Fucking fight. Like... And this is one of the deck's biggest weaknesses. Is like, you can't do anything to this. Really, you can't. Like... Even if I stall the board, he can attack the face, which makes all of this shit kind of move, right? So... There's Ice Block. And I guess we do this because it doesn't even matter. Like, he's still going to attack the face and proc my Ice Block, so... we still need... Like, you know, if I can get one more turn, I might be able to do something. Like, if I can get Glyph into Ice Block, play Simulacrum, I might have a chance. I might. I think I was one turn too greedy. And I gotta keep that in mind. Like, versus decks that have a hero power that pains, you can be exceptionally greedy, right?
Death is eternal. Return is not.
Like, we're not totally dead, you know? Like, well, I gotta play this. So, that has to happen first. This can happen. This can happen. These are discounted spells. play that.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Let's get an extra turn. Oh god.
I don't have enough mana. Checkmate. Well,
So there we were one combo piece short, or one mana short. That's tough, man. Like, did I use mana on an extra spell? I don't think I did. I used 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What did I pay 2 mana for? What did I pay 2 mana for? Oh, Molten Reflections, and I needed to play that. So same guy. So all right, we're gonna keep all this. Actually, we'll throw back the Frostbolt. We can save that for later in the game when he's trying to go face. Doomsayer is great. So this is pretty nice. Nice. This I think would be in most situations the ideal hand. Like, and it's kind of weird because right, the druid, he wants to spend his first few turns ramping. So like Doomsayer, you don't exactly want to just throw out there on an empty board, right? So it isn't like I said, like I kind of value draw more, but I don't know. As soon as a creature comes down, this will come down, right? That's what's for sure gonna happen here. Right? Unless I can efficiently clear on this turn and be able to play my ice block, then yeah, I'll hold off on this. But okay, so yeah, here he's not doing that, so I'm gonna play an ice block, right? So I always want to use my most efficient source of mana. I could have played the glyph, but then I would have not used all 3 of my mana, and that would have made my turn 4 weirder, because if I wanted to play an ice block, I'd have to use 3 of the mana instead of all of it, or instead of just 2 of the mana if I play glyph here. And since there's no board pressure yet, there's no point in using up the glyph, right? The glyph is versatile, right? I don't want to waste that card yet. Now in this situation, I want to grab a mana bind because he's going to come up on 5 mana, so I expect him to nourish, right? So let's see if I can find that mana bind. I did find a mana bind. Now we're going to put it up because sure, this is a body, but I would much rather force an innervate or something out there, right?
Where shall I strike?
Yeah, 4/6, that's something. I feel like this situation, gosh, how did he, remember he has Keeper. He has Keeper of the Grove, right? So I do fear his access to removal, so I'm going to play the Doomsayer out here and let him pass over control of this turn to me, even though I'm not dealing with his board at any point, right? I don't want to get too greedy. So maybe he's comfortable just passing it over. Why does he have 2 coins? Okay, so there's Keeper, so he's not comfortable passing the turn over. Instead, he's going to attack. He's going to put some pressure on me, right? So 6 points of pressure each turn, that means I have 4 turns, right? So I'm going to use the freeze effect here. I cannot wait for later in the game. Actually, I can't wait for later in the game. I can take 6 this turn. Let's draw out a couple more cards, and then we'll use the ice block here, or the frost nova here if we have to. There are a couple of scary things he can do. and I'd be very willing to trade my board into it because you know if he builds with spreading plate, like there are obviously a lot of options here.
What to do?
Moonfire is a sucky card to give me. That's a smart play. How did he get a Moonfire? Does he run Moonfire? What deck is this that just fucking runs Moonfire? That's so smart. Didn't even want to give me the coin, man. That's madness, bro. Okay. Now we gotta start freezing the board and doing some shit, so let's do that. Another secret up. I don't even know. I'm gonna clear out my board because I don't want to give him value from spreading plague. Well, we had an even creature, so it wouldn't have mattered there, but just kill him off. Fuck it. We're looking okay. There's still quite a few cards. Gave us a wild growth, a free wild growth. I might save that for draw, actually. Because the excess mana is not really going to help here. And right now it's kind of weird. Wait, does that remove the minion from my deck? Does that steal? Does that literally take it out? Wow. Wow, that's a deadly card. Holy cow. That is not a cool card, man. That card is fucked up, man. Ah, gosh, see, and this is like, you know, it's really, it's just, it's so difficult to, you know, like, I mean, there's nothing we can do there. Like, we haven't hit our draw, and we're running a good number of cards that draw cards, right? And we've actually found them. Have we? I think we have. Do we not run enough draw? What is it? What is the problem here? What is the issue? Should we run more draw cards? I feel like there aren't many more to run. Wow. Wow. Talk about a turn. Oh, actually, never mind. Don't talk about a turn, I guess. That wasn't as crazy as I thought. So, I mean, he's going to find lethal somehow, right? Guess we deal damage, right? Fuck, I don't know. Wow. So we're close to combo, though. Like, that's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 6. How many secrets do we need? Oh, we still need a couple more secrets, though. Oh, that's so dirty. Like, oh my god, man. The fucked up thing, oh, gosh, dude. Oh man, I find it so annoying. Oh my god, we don't have enough spells. Really.
The natural mistake.
Okay, well, this is actually better. Okay, so we'll do that. We do have enough spells, right? There's 5 spells. We're gonna win this game, guys. Congratulations, boys. We won! Wait, did we win 2? Maybe we didn't win. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the time warp. Oh fuck, we didn't win.
I wonder.
Ah, God.
What to do?
2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Time waits for no one.
Maybe we did. If we get Simulacron, maybe win. Okay, we won. Lucky. Top deck heroes, right? So here we go. We're gonna buff these guys. Oh shit.
Join me.
Well played.
So we lucked out here.
Join me.
Send that in there. Drop that. Get free spells. Lucky. Lucky. So we got fucking hella lucky there, guys. Oh, the question is, do we have enough burn to kill him before? Yeah, we do, right? So lucked out. Lucky! What a game. That was kind of wild, man. And then, Quest Mage, my advice, don't play it on the iPad. Because you need to know your deck list, you need to know what your outs are. And we got lucky there. We did well. That was pretty legit. Let's do one more game. Then we have a 3-game kind of feel for Quest Mage. We made right plays there. You see, one important thing I did there was you can't have too big a board. You got to make sure it's clear so that you can get through with your Antonitis. So it's kind of lucky. Kind of makes me question actually having. So here, card draw is king. So in the slow matchup, right? So I'll keep the novice engineer. Actually, maybe you know what? Maybe actually the novice engineer is kind of weak. Maybe I should have just mulliganed heavily for cold light and actually not even cold light. Maybe for arcane intellect and arcanologist. Because I'm assuming this guy's playing slow. He's playing some like essence, fucking whatever, shadow essence or Barnes kind of made priest. Which if he gets the right draw, it will just blow me out, right? But if it doesn't get the right draw, it will maybe lose. So let's see. So cleric, okay, cleric's up there. Nice, arcanologist. That's nice. Now, I know I don't want to play it on the board and force him to draw a card, but I don't care really how fast my opponent draws. I care how fast I draw.
Once upon a time.
Okay, so this is the Dragon Priest, right? So it's that. We'll play this first for the cards, okay? I want to thin my deck so I don't accidentally draw into the secret. But now, on my next turn, I can make a couple of plays. I can play the Mana Bind, or I could play the Engineer, Coin, Doomsayer, which I think is a stronger play, and that's what I'm gonna do. So hopefully he doesn't have a Shadow Word Pain. Now there's obviously a chance that he has a Shadow Word Pain.
What is Illumin's
But-
will?
I'm just gonna have to live with it, right? So he's thinking about a trade, right? Or hitting it and gaining life. Putting me in a tough predicament, right? So now the question is, what will I do on my turn 4 if I coin out here, right? So that also will influence my decision here, because I don't want to just play the Doomsayer out. Like,
Interesting.
you know what? I think we play the Doomsayer out, even though it makes the other turn weird. I think we play it out. Like, let's force him to use the removal here, or to at least just pass the turn. Because if he passes the turn, and I grab a Mana Bind, if I just play Cold Light even, that's going to be pretty nice. That's going to feel pretty good. So, and if he doesn't, if he uses
I wonder.
Shadow Word Pain here, then he really doesn't develop the board in a scary fashion, and it'll still allow me to get the Cold Light out. So, like, ideally, I want him to burn for cards, right? But I don't want to, like, my hand is slow. It's just too slow. So,
What is Illumin's will?
okay, he's going to Shadow Word Pain. That's fine. This is fine. Oh, we got another Archaeologist. So here's a situation where we're just going to be efficient with our mana. Okay, I could have played the Cold Light Oracle, but I'm not going to get the full value out of the turn, but I know I can get the full value of the Archaeologist, so we'll do that. So he's going to still have 8 cards, so now we'll play this. Now we're going to make him burn, right? We'll make him burn for 1. So let's do that. Play this out. Draw cards. Draw, freeze, okay.
My hand is full.
Oops. That's big. Big play. Okay, big play. He traded, right? So that's kind of bigger for me. Uh, eight damage. I can live with it, right? So I don't see him casting a Dragonfire here, but I see him casting a low casting cost creature to play around Mirror Entity, right? So oh, dangerous. That is crazy. Yikes. Now we gotta fucking start finding answers, okay? This is getting wild right here. Glyph. Glyph is always good.
Perhaps.
question is, do I start stalling now? I think so. Fuck it. Yeah, I think so. I think so. We start stalling a little bit. This is rough. Should I maybe take in Frostbolt? Nah. I think that turn saves me 4 damage. Like, really, this deck is so difficult to pilot, right?
What
And
is
Dragon Priest is a really strong mid-range deck that doesn't have to overcommit to the board, and it has removal, right? It has Shadow Word Pain and Bookworm, so it can deal with Doomsayer pretty efficiently. So that combo is not really worth it for me. I gotta just use each Doomsayer as a freeze effect, really, as a way to save 7 life. And as you can see in this board, it's just it's going to be difficult to deal with. He can put me on a 2 or 3 turn clock, so really have to find better cards here. Like here, I'm going to play I'll probably play Kabbalist Tome here, because at the very worst, I can still play Ice Block, right? So. Okay. Did he quit? There's a chance that he quit. Okay, so we got 8 cards, so we'll go back to 10 cards with this. And we got a couple cards that are interesting. 3 spells. Do I want to use it up here for nothing? I don't think so. Let's just do that. Oh shit. Oh, I should have used it up. Fuck, I made a mistake. Oh, he quit. I don't know why he quit. I don't know why he quit. He had a good chance of winning. Oh, he didn't quit. Now I'm in a difficult situation here. Well, I have the combo in hand, actually. So if I can just get to 10 mana and complete the quest, I might very well win this game. That's going to require a couple of interesting plays because I need to play 4 more spells that I didn't originally have. So I got 3 here. That is not going to be enough, though, right? So, okay, well, there's another one. Can we work around that? I think we might be able to do something there. Might be able to. Do something interesting. Okay. We won. So we lucked out, though. Like, we have a very strong draw here. Wait, I have an ice block up, right? Yeah, I got an ice block. We won. So I can even... We can even play it safe for 1 turn, assuming he has no Eater of Secrets, right? And guys, if Eater of Secrets really becomes a big card in the meta, or Dirty Rat, then you need to be careful, right? You need to play around those cards. Madam Pine, thank you. What did I take? Powerwood Shield. I'll take that, sure. Now, okay, let's think. If I played this, would I still be able to win on this turn? Let's check. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This becomes 1. That's 8 mana. This becomes free. I might actually be able to win right here. I might actually be able to win right here. Oh no, I got the combo, so I won. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Play cards. Yeah. Complete quests. Play some shit. Buff up your board. Take Ice Barrier. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Need to do that. Make sure you got a space, put up a secret, and there you go, we're gonna win.
It is finished.
pretty awesome. I like this new build. I'm not certain about the Conjurer, but I do like things better than Babbling Books. At least the card is always cheap. It's always a mirror entity. Mirror entity always sees play. So if you like what you see, check out my stuff on Twitter. Always give me comments. Let me know how I can improve. Catch you next time, guys.